minutes left. So let's talk about the Tournament of Legends. What is the Tournament of Legends? It is an AT. It's an automated tournament. How the kind of like the matches work, or the seeding or the brackets work, is there's 2 rounds. There's 2 like large rounds. The first one is a Swiss round, which has like a mini tournament which decides the final singles elimination bracket. So the first round is Swiss. I have a video on what Swiss is, but basically you have everyone is going to just go in based on their QP, which is the amount of qualifying points they got from playing the daily ATs, but that doesn't really matter because the Swiss system makes it so that you go against people who have similar win ratios to you in that tournament. So if you go into your first match and you lose, you'll go against someone who also lost, usually right after. And then depending on how large the tournament is how many rounds will happen in the Swiss tourney. And then once the Swiss tourney ends, it creates a sort of like tier list, and then I think it's the top 8. Is it the top 8? Well, actually it would depend on how many people are in the tournament. So it would create either a top 8 or a top 16 or a top 32 in the elimination bracket, and then from that point on, every match you lose is sudden death. So at that point, you've had your chance already. Now people get eliminated. So let's see if there's any matches. No matches. Oh, we got a match. So it looks like it's populating quite a bit of teams. I'm seeing a number 40. 40 is a number I've seen, so about 40-ish teams. Let's check out let's check out one of these games if we can, if they accept the queue. I don't know, dude. So you're gonna be seeing a lot of this trap DH build with the Trapperoon. It's basically full one-shot build, full aggression, and then the only defense it has is the Trapperoon, which gives them stealth and super speed. However, it's not really that good in team play. In my opinion, it's very good in solo queue. I don't think it's very good in team play where other teams can have a lot of support. It gets shut down by support. So, I mean, they do have a Tempest, which is the counter to DH. So, and look, he's even slotted the Conjure Earth Shield, which is going to give them even more projectile reflect from the 3 skill you can see there. Running Monk Runes, though. Ooh. Well, yeah, I kind of agree with Stoneheart versus the DH build, but it's not the only build they have. They have 2 Weavers. Yeah, 2 Condi Weavers. Interesting Carrion Fire Air Weaver. This guy just pumps. But yeah, if the Tempest has only countering on the DH, then it's gonna be kind of hard to deal with all the other things. So I feel like Fire is a better trait line for the Tempest to go. But looks like they're going for a 5 or a 4 mid, no home strat on red team. Blue is sending their Thief home. It's Valhor. Valhor plays Sinister, I believe. Destroyer. Destroyer Amulet. So he's taking the 1v1s with this build, but he's going to get +1. Meanwhile, he's actually, yeah, his team is going to win because he got 2v1 there. They're going to win the mid node, but they've won far. But yeah, see, the thing is, Quilon won his 1v1, which means that the trade that they made over here would have been more even, but Quilon is the only relevant player on the map because he won his matchup. So yeah, it looks like blue is just going to be in the lead because of that 1v1 that he won. Otherwise, they're just trading from there. Let's check out Valhor. So Valhor's their other 1v1er. So they have a very 1v1er comp. Then they have Ruby Blackrose, which is playing that roamer role of the Herald. They've actually got a trip cap now. Yeah, so they won mid with their team fight, and then Quilon won his 1v1, and then they just snowballed out from there because the team fight usually ends up being more relevant than winning a side node. So that's just how it works. You got to rotate faster if you're going to play around the side nodes. So yeah, they're just going to snowball this. It looks like red is going to try to regroup here in their base. Yeah, but they're in a bad spot because Quilon pushing the Lord, they can't ignore that. But also, who can 1v1 that at the same time? Can one of their players 1v1 that? A Burn Guardian can't, so they're forced to 2v1 it. But see, the thing is, Quilon killed one of the casters, and he held 2 players. So that's not really good for the red team. They don't want to invest too many resources there, or they're going to get snowballed on the rest of the map and get trip capped like they are. So, looks like, what is this, a Scourge? Yeah, this is the normal Scourge build. Avatar Doliak. Double Wells. Is this Spite? No, it's Blood. And he's got his support Tempest here. And look, they have the DH here, who's getting hard countered by the Tempest. There's not really much they can do. As I said, the DH build, it's good in solo queue, but not so good when the enemy team has support. So, at this point, they're going to win just by holding sides. Interestingly enough, they're going to get the decap on mid too. Oh no, never mind. The Tempest is there. But actually, a Tempest can 1v1 a DH, which is kind of funny because the DH can't do any damage to the Tempest. At least with Stoneheart. So, this is... Oh, is this a war... This is a Warhorn Tempest. He literally went to entirely spec against this DH, which is kind of funny. He went Warhorn, which gives the Earth skill, which is a Reflect. He went for Earth Shield, which gives more Reflect, and then Stoneheart, which is more like power counter. So he could literally 1v1 this DH build. He has stability, so I can get out of there, but yeah, he got the decap against the DH. It's in a 1v1. But now he's going to have to kite out to his team, and he doesn't have any Condi Cleanse on this build, I'm pretty sure. There's no Condi Cleanse. Yeah, blue team took out the Red Lord. Well, he's been outnumbered. He's got to be careful, though, still. Got pulled, but they can't really follow up. So yeah, blue is... Let's see how Valhor's doing it far. Yeah, he's going to be wanting a Death Magic Scourge? Death Magic Scourge? So they're not running Soul Reaping, which... The reason why Scourge, I feel, is so good right now is because the Soul Reaping trait line gives them basically free Shroud. So, yeah, they're going for like some weird Sanctuary thing where they heal and they get more barrier, but there's really no synergy with the Sanctuary rune because you're giving yourself barrier, you're not giving yourself healing. So the Sanctuary rune, I don't think is a good play. Maybe they think because I have Sanctuary or because I have barrier, I want more barrier. But barrier does not scale with itself. It's actually anti-scaling with itself because the more barrier you have, the more barrier goes to waste when it fades. So anyways, yeah, they just have this on lockdown. We're gonna watch another match because this looks like it is over. Yellow's down here. A Trumpist. Oh, this match is already somewhat underway. Well, it's a pretty close match though. So we have DP Thief going on here. And so they're running a support on this team, but not a support on this team. They're running like, I think this is a double Minion Mancer comp, but this is Legacy of the Foe Fire. And well, it's kind of weird because they're swapping comps. They have like Minion Mancer and then a Thief to like decap, and then they're playing like sort of a side nodey kind of comp, where on this map it's not really a good comp, but the Thief is going to die there. A little bit slow on the reaction. But yeah, the red team has the support, it has the damage, it has the roamers, it has even a solid 1v1er. So the more balanced teamfight oriented comp does have the advantage on this map. But yeah. Yeah, triple Scourge or triple Necro I don't think is a good comp. It's just an easy comp. But they are actually going to get it down. They've killed the Scourge. Scourges are very easy to focus when they don't have support. I don't know what happened with the support though. But now that it's just they had more care. Yeah, their whole entire team was there, and the red Ellie was off, so they did get snowballed just by the fact that they were outnumbered there. So now it is going in the opposite direction. Blue is now taking the lead in these fights, just merely by rotations. And the Weaver is now going to be like 1v3. They held their node, but now that their team is dead, they can't hold the node by themselves 1v3, so that's why you want to help your team before you go for your node sometimes. So now they're trip capped essentially. Red's going to regroup in their base, but they don't really have much decap potential initially. They have to slowly push out onto the map. They need to go into home. Then they need to secure that. Then they need to push into mid. By the time that happens, Blue's going to be looking on like 450 points. So this is not really good for Red right now. If they had like a Thief, they could potentially go for the deep. Well, they've got the kill really quickly. What is this? Rabid on Necro. It's an interesting build. Is that? It's not even a Minion Mancer build. It's just a Rabid core bunker Necro, I guess. Yeah. Blue is looking to take this match right now. The Thief is looking for a decap maybe just to reset, but they probably know that, yeah, they're gonna go for the decap. The Ellie is trying to keep their node, but this is a losing play. So the Thief is actually securing the win here by just making sure that that Ellie doesn't ever push in. If the Ellie never pushes in, then they can never gain an advantage. But if they gain that advantage, then they'll just lose all their nodes. So the Thief is basically just doing their job right now. Everyone else, well, they got taken out here by the DH. The DH is actually doing massive damage. It's a Scepter DH. Burn DH. They're going for that big damage. See, that's the thing. When you have a support, or when you don't have a support, burn DHs pop off. When you do have a support, burn DH feels like it's really not that good because it gets, you know, one Condi cleanse and you're good. But who's cleansing for blue team? The Scourge? You know? The Thief with their Signet of Agility? They can't be taken out by that Burn Guardian. But is that enough? I don't think it's enough. Because the Thief can just secure the win by splitting their entire team, And then all of them just team fight on home, but the DH is here. The DH can... Oh, they're outnumbered. The DH could have easily wiped them there if they were not playing carefully, but yeah, it looks like blue team is going to take this victory slowly at the end. Easy comps on TOL. They do work to an extent. Let's check out Aatrox. Yeah, let's watch Aatrox. Or maybe... I want to watch a match that starts from the beginning. You can see all these matches are like kind of near their ending point. It's a 500. Watch that one now. What's this? Let's refresh the page. Yeah, I think everyone's just kind of waiting for the rounds to happen. I think if I close it, it'll refresh. Yeah, all the rounds have finished pretty much. Oh, this one hasn't finished? This one might have started late. Oh no, I just got kicked out of the mist. No, it's... You can do it still. You can still do it. It's just that we're waiting for them. I'm spamming. I'm spamming everyone. I'm not sure if this is how it works, but it might wait for every single group or every single match to finish before progressing to the next round. It's probably what it does, but I'm not sure because I've had really long wait times before. They might have changed that. I don't know. Who would we be waiting on though? Oh, is it this one that we're waiting on? Yeah, it's waiting on this one. Well, blue's gonna take the win, probably. Yeah, people got some weird builds. They definitely do got some weird builds. Alright, once this match ends, they should all show up now. Maybe wait for 2 minutes. Yeah, see, now there's a bunch of movement going on, so that was the last match. So, we got a bunch of matches to choose from. So, let's check out... This match seems like it can be good. Ryan versus Trig. Is there anything better than that? This is like the Brazilian matchup, or the South American matchup. Leader versus Tuntus. that one shows up, I'll click on it. That match or this match looks like it could be good. Oh, we got this one. So we've got a support guard, double Scourge, Thief with deceptions, all deceptions pretty much. No Signet of Agility. I really don't agree with that, but we will see. So it's double Scourge versus double Scourge. This is what the normal match is going to look like. And they've got a Roamer Renegade versus a Roamer Thief. Oh my god, they're going triple Thief or triple Necro. Well, honestly, it's going to be... So the differences in comps is really just the side noter and the Roamer. So Red has Red as their side noter, which is a quick draw core ranger with Avatar, and they just have a minion mancer on blue. And then the Renegade is roaming versus a Thief roaming. I think that the red team loses in that 2v2, but I'm not sure how it will work in different situations. The Renegade, I'm saying the Renegade comp works out better in the 2v2 if it becomes side noter and roamer versus side noter and roamer, but it can obviously be rotated around differently. So they're gonna have, yeah, as you can see, their side noters are going side note and then just fighting for mid. So this is gonna be a very team fight oriented match. Let's watch the Renegade is gonna be the big damage dealer this match. Big stability out for their team, and yeah, they're focusing the Thief. They don't land their Jade Winds though because they have the Aegis from their Guardian, and you can see that the Necromancers are pressing their skills. The Necromancer animations are going out, but see, blue team focused the red support, which I think is the play because it's actually pretty easy to focus a core Guardian. Not with two supports though. So red is slowly getting pushed out. And I think that the difference there is that a Thief is actually a little bit more useful in a team fight when you're trying to focus a support. Because if you think about it, yeah, the Renegade can focus the target harder, but they'll have protection the entire time. And, well, I mean, the Scourges could remove protection, so who knows? But at this time, red has actually gotten sides. So blue won mid, but red's got sides. So it's going to come down to that 2v2 we talked about, or a team fight will erupt on the sides, and then they'll push their side noter into mid, potentially. So they're going to be 3v1ing the Ranger, and they arrive there before the Renegade can arrive because that is Thief. So blue's going to be taking mid and home. And yeah, I don't know if the Ranger has enough pressure to handle a minion Scourge. They definitely can survive it, but who knows. Thief's going for a decap here, but yeah, there's nothing that they can do because was a Scourge and a Guardian gonna 2v1 a Thief? No, this is really bad for them. So their rotations are really awkward right now for the red team, and they're going to fall behind very far because now the bell is coming up in 30 seconds, and they don't have time to re-snowball the map. So when the team fight eventually erupts on the bell, they're going to need to go for the bell, and that means that blue is going to be capping the nodes during that entire time, and it's not going to be pretty. So team fight's going to happen here. Blue is most definitely going to be focusing this Guardian here because it worked out the first time. Let's see who their target is. He's targeting the red, but not too much in the way of cooldowns on Aerox. He's got Dagger Storm. Honestly, I would have picked Bassy Venom if I was him, because you know you'd be playing in those huge team fights more often. Well, honestly, Daggerstorm can be good in team fights too. He's actually going to look for the +1 here on his other Scourge because they're already 3v2ing that at the bell. So, well, they're 3v3 now. Probably a better play for the Thief to come here and end the bell because, well, if he goes for the 1v1 on the Renegade, that can be good. But I feel that that's not going to amount to much. Yeah, the Thief is leaving and coming to the bell now. So it's going to be a 5v4 for a little bit. Thief is going in stealth now, though. So they're a little bit too pressured to really get too much damage here. They're pushing in. They get the kill on the support. And they're just spamming all their AoEs down. They're still going for the res, though. The Signet, well, they can't Signet themselves, so it's not going to happen. But they can use the symbol, and they're actually going to get the res still. Yeah, so the Guardian can self-res like that. But see, because they were resing off nodes so much, the blue team capped the bell. So, and blue also got a decap. So Aerox is just being a decap god this match, because he's always getting really high value decaps. It's not like a decap where it's like it doesn't get anything done. Those are good decaps, right? It's really getting his team a lot of value and splitting them. So their minion master is holding home, and their team is team fighting mid. He has a Signet. Is he going to use the Signet? They got the Signet off. Yeah, but see, they have to push into the node now. And when blue team already owns a node, it just takes so long in this meta to debunker a node in like 2 very heavy bunker comps. See, when one team is a bunker comp, it's not actually that bad because then the other comp has a lot of damage. But if both of them are bunker comps, then it really becomes bad. So when it's a bunker meta, it just kind of like exponentially becomes worse for the gameplay. Thief's looking for the kill on their support. They really don't need to be focusing the support to win the fight. They just need to be focusing the damage, right? Because they own the node. And the bell is now up. So it's going to be the 2 1v1ers going to be taking the bell fight here. I don't actually know if this is a good matchup, but I feel like the Lich form really helps the core Necro quite a bit. So when it does come down to it, the Necro just wins in the actual situation, whereas on paper maybe the Ranger wins. Yeah, he's just going to die to the explosives there. The Scourge is going to get the res, but I don't think it really makes a difference because they've just lost the bell, and Aerox going for the decap already. So they're going to actually get the bell, and they're full capping. I mean, Aerox full capping here doesn't really do much because he's just going to lose it, but he can hold the node and greed for as many points as possible. Though that is a very... he's relying on his team to do that. And his team is doing okay. Sure got the decap here. They're going to be taking... yeah, it's kind of awkward rotations for the red team here. So... and the team fight's going to stall. Probably, because there's not enough damage at the team fight for it to... you know, it's literally double Scourge and support Guardian versus double Scourge and support Guardian. No one wins this. Actually... everyone loses in that situation. In this matchup, everyone loses. It's not that no one wins, they all lose. Brain cells. So, yeah. It looks like blue is just going to hold the node until the game ends. There's not enough damage on red to really snowball the map at this point. Yeah, it's not fun. I warned you guys. I warned you guys before this started. It would not be fun. It would be memes. But there you go. I think at this point we can leave though. We know that blue is gonna win. We can check out maybe other comp. Let's check out the Brazilian boys. Ooh, that might be a good match. It's kind of like 100 points different. So they got double Renegade. I don't know what this is. Core Necro? Core Minion Mancer? Oh no. They've got the Scourge too. And then their side noter is probably the Valkyrie build, yeah. Valkyrie, yeah, the Valkyrie Ranger. Pretty standard Ranger build. With the marksmanship. Big team fight going on here. They've actually got Reaper and DH, so red has a lot of power burst with the Hollow as well. So they're running double Scourge and then triple DPS, which is an interesting comp by red, and they're winning with it. Getting a lot of damage out there. See, that's the thing. I mean, blue is not really running a bunker comp. They don't have a support. No team is running a support. Unless this is a support. No, it's not. It's a DPS. So no one here is running a support. While they are running Scourges, those are the only support they have. And look at that. Oh my god. That's a pentakill right there. I wish I would have watched this match instead. It's not as close as I thought it would be, but yeah. There's no supports here. It's just, I mean, Scourges are support, but he's actually running Scepter. Scepter is interesting. Yeah, pentakill. Or what is that called in Dota when you wipe the enemy team? Not one player gets every kill, but you just wipe the enemy team. Brazilians, yeah. I think there's, I see 3 players that I would think. I don't know if they're Brazilian, but South American. That's the rivalry match. We check out, oh, this is a close match. This is a really close match. So they've got the support on both teams. No cooldowns on the support guardian. Almost getting the res. Oh my god. Dude, they're running double Reaper. Dude, they tried to res and they just got all cleaved out. That's going to turn the tide for red team here. Holy damage. I'm telling you guys, Reaper is literally the answer to this meta. It actually is, because you just do so much damage and you're tanky. They have their one, is this a, yeah, it's not a roamer, it's a duelist Mirage. Which definitely, I would say this is a good 1v1er against like Scourges, but it's not, I don't think it's good versus Rangers. Good versus Warrior, not good against Prot Hollow, so it's an okay 1v1er. But yeah, Red just took him out there in that team play. I arrived just in time for that Penna. So yeah, I think this is the final match of this round. We have a Roamer Mirage here. Going for the power block Condi Mirage there. Yeah, the pentakills don't happen very often for sure, because there's not really a lot of damage. But double Reaper, that's a lot of damage. So any more matches before they all reset? Maybe this one? This one's pretty close too. Ecto Gambler. Oh, they're gonna get the res. This is a, could this be a close match? I mean, there's dead on both teams. There's a down here at far. Blue's got the comeback, but red's kind of getting pushed into here. gold tag. They're 2v3 and they got a kill, so they're essentially 2v4 here in value terms. Lands a really good true shot there. And he lands his fucking... Oh my god. The Hunter's Ward. They're actually going to wipe them. Yeah, this is it. They're ending the match here. Blue had more there, but they actually got like 2v3'd, I would say. Because I think they're... This isn't even a support. This is just a burn guardian, I think. Their guardian came in late, so they were like 2v3ing for a while. And they even got a kill before that. Yeah, it's carrying burn guard. Is this... Scepter Torch. Sword Focus. Interesting. Not running Permeating Wrath. Which I guess it makes sense. You usually don't want to save your F1 as core guardian. You want to use it. Makes sense. Alright, I think that's the last one. New rounds, new rounds. Yep, they're all resetting. This was the Double Reaper team. You guys want to watch the Double Reaper team? Or wait, no, it was triple DPS, 2 Scourge. It wasn't Double Reaper. It was 1 Reaper. You guys want to watch that? Or this match could be a close match. But it's not going to be a fun match. Definitely won't be a fun match to watch. Let's watch the Reapers. Or the Reaper. Because I was going to watch one of these teams. Okay. I'm seeing a bunch of like random account names. Alt accounts? They're running the... Interesting Mirage build. Grieving Undead. Is that a good build or an interesting build? Got DP Thief here. Okay, thank you for the information. Nade Hollow. They swapped a DP Thief. The match starts soon. And core Power Necro? No, it's Condi. Core Condi Necro. I like what they're doing. So they're swapping their comp based on what the enemy team is playing. Because they were playing Reaper before. I mean, they're playing Double Scourge either way. But now they have a DP Thief in here for... It's a different map. So let's see what the Thief's doing here. Uses his heal for extra stealth. It's kind of risky, to be honest. Not a fan of that play. They're leaving their Scourge here to get 1v2. Oh, they're coming in. They're going to 3v2 this. Meanwhile, at mid, they're actually going to cap this. So red team is going to be pushing in towards the... Yeah, they're pushing in on the Necro and Rhodes here. While blue is just capping mid and 3v1ing home. So they're capping nodes, but it looks like they got the kill on the Renegade anyways. So... The Thief is going for the decap though. You can see the Thief is sneaky decapping here. So the kind of like bad rotations by the blue team or by the red team are kind of getting saved by the decap. But yeah, the core Necro is just going to decap or full cap it. So they go for the res here. Scourge gets the pull. Now it's an even... Is this an even fight? Looks like it's a 4v3. They have a Berserk. Oh my god. Dude, this guy is a fucking... He's popping off, dude. He just popped off. Look at that. Berserker Gunflame. I didn't even see that. But he's got no support. Even running arms. He popped off, man. Oh, but the thief's on him. He's not having a good time. The thief's on him. I mean, now you can see, like, this is how Berserker gameplay works. You see him pop off, and then as soon as people see that, it's like, oh. Okay, now just focus him the entire time. And he'll be at, like, 2 HP for the next, like, minute doing nothing. He just got grenade barraged. Feels bad. Grenade barrage doing just as much damage as his build. Looks like the thief is just decapping quite a bit, though. You're gonna get this res easily. Oh. He's going for the cleave instead of the res. Good decision. The necro is really low. Remember, none of these teams have support, so damage sticks. So oftentimes poke is very good. So Renegade is a very good poking build, and it damage will stick. Core Necro doesn't have a lot of sustain to deal with poke. It has a lot of avoidance of just like pure like burst. It's good against thieves and stuff like that, but as you can see here, he's just at 2 HP. Oh, and the thief just appears out of nowhere because he has no sustain. He has that shroud, and once he leaves shroud, he's done. But blue is snowballing so fast that kill is not going to really matter because there's really no follow-up. The Berserker just got run down, but they have respawns. Leader has to be careful here. He's got his shield 5 up really soon. He's getting supported by his thief, which is good. Thief is a really good support with a hollow. He got stealth from the thief. Very good peel out. Now the enemy renegade can't target him. They can stealth out of here if they need, but yeah, look, the thief. They don't know that the thief is there. They might have seen the thief. But yeah, this is a really good stealth disengage and re-engage. Because look. Oh no, the Scourge will not survive longer. Oh. He's running the Fear Ring. That's actually going to help him survive quite a bit. But yeah, it's still Hollow plus Thief. They're going to secure that. So yeah, they're going to get that. And on the other side of the map, you have the Berserker getting counter-pressured by the Condi Necro. Yeah, this is not the thing that you want to be fighting against as a Berserker. A Condi Core Necro, that thing is pretty hard counter to you. But if they're 2v1ing them, yeah, you're going to eventually kill them. But you're going to cost them quite a bit of their resources and time because, you know, while you're 2v1ing, they're also 2v1ing elsewhere. Like the Thief and the Scourge, or sorry, the Thief and the Hollow killed the Scourge way faster than the Berserker and the other thing killed the Core Necro. So, just rotations there. I mean, it shows you that Scourge is not the answer to everything for sure, because it can't side node. But red is coming in here. They're gonna, yeah, now the Scourge is alone, so they're gonna die. The barrier will last for 5 seconds, and then they'll go down. But blue team also comes in as well, so the Berserker is gonna get stomped out by the Thief. A lot of kill trading going on here. But yeah, it eventually ends in everyone just disengaging and blue capping their home node because they have the advantage there. The thing about Forest map is it's really hard for you to win a team fight anywhere near the enemy spawn because, or sorry, the enemy home node because it is so close to their spawn. So yeah, even though they were kind of getting wins there, blue kept coming in and they would keep trading kills instead of getting snowballed. So it would eventually just keep going in blue's favor. So the disengage there from red was good, but just unfortunate that they had to. They're going to get the kill here on the Scourge. Red Thief is looking for another kill here, probably. No, they're going to leave, probably, and Go for a decap, maybe. I don't agree with that. They should, yeah, because now their team is going to die here. They had kills there, but then the thief left for whatever reason. I mean, they were low, but now their team dies. A little bit of coordination issues. I mean, when I say coordination, I mean just Zerg, you know, just Zerg. So, at this point, the red team is going to need to... They're going to need to get a lot of presence on the map, but it's going to be hard for them to do that because who is their side node holder? They don't have a side node holder. They have a grieving Mirage. They have a Scourge, but that's a team fighter. It's not a good duelist, right? So whenever they win a fight, they're not going to get value out of it because that might also be why they're losing fights. It's like, well, who leaves and who stays and caps the node? No one really, it's not very clear because they don't have like, oh, I'm a core necro, I cap nodes. I'm a core ranger, I cap nodes. So, you know, the Scourge is going to get taken out very easily in these 1vx situations. Meanwhile, blue team does have a core necro, which has been surviving very well in the side nodes. It's their one kind of like duelist class. So, there you go. Who do we got here? A lot of games have ended so far. This is probably the closest one, maybe? This one's close. Well, it's like 200 point difference, but it's the closest we can get. Because every other match is over. Well, red is being taken out here. And blue is... Oh. We're going to get a steal. Oh, it's a... Wait, it's a staff. Daredevil. Heartseeker. Where's the Heartseeker? Oh no! Wow. He actually feared the beast and that almost got it stolen, but... What is this soul beast running? I think this is like the bottom bracket, maybe. They have two soul beasts. Zerker Sikkim with Jacaranda. So this is like the casual tier. This is the casual tier match. People running whatever builds they want. Dwayne Rune. Yeah, so I think that should be the last match. Oh, this one's still going. I was going to watch this match, but I realized that this match would happen later on in the tourney. Because look how many Necros are in this match. Look. Look at them. 2 on red, 3 on blue. It's disgusting. Half of the players in this match are playing the Necromancer. But actually, the team with more Necromancers is losing. Shadow Portal gameplay. I mean, this is Forest, and I don't think that more Necros is better on Forest. It's probably better on actual teamfight maps. Well, this is a teamfight map, but it's not a... It's more of a snowball map than a teamfight map. So roamers are actually good, but team fighting roamers. Ooh, you hate to see that. he got blinded by the chill well on his steel. You hate to see that, man. It always happens too. Like, You steal in, and then the chill thing pulses right as it's about to happen. It's almost like the game hates you as a thief player and just makes you missteal. But yeah, this game's gonna end, and I think this is the last one. Of this round. We'll see. Should like repopulate if it's the last one. There's one more. Oh, here we go. Why are these matches lasting so long if they're not even close? I just ended. It went 10 minutes. Well, they probably went late. So it looks like Zeromus. No. I think they're running double Renegade, Thief, Scourge. Maybe Zeromus is playing support. I didn't get to look at their comp. Yeah, that's a pretty... I mean, I wouldn't say respectable comp, but it's a little bit more balanced. It's going to allow them to snowball the map a little bit more. It's going to allow them to rotate around bunker comps and allow them to do damage against them. So, is that the last one? Next round? This match hasn't ended? Or maybe it just did. Oh. This one is going to timer, it looks like. Maybe. It could. So we've got Scourge, Hollow, Support, Thief. Pretty balanced comp. With Scourges, it's balanced with Scourges. On blue team we have Valor on the Duelist Thief. They have the Support Tempest. Let's see what he's playing this game. He went to Radiance Rune. And he's playing Fire now. So he was definitely trying to counter that Dragon Hunter that one game that we saw him. He's running Pyromancer's Puissance. That's interesting. He's going for the aggressive Tempest build. He's trying to share out Might, but I think that the blind is probably better. Big CCs. Ooh. He's got no cooldowns left. Puissance. You gotta get in your... I mean, it is literally French. It's a French word, so you have to literally get your French accent. Oh, it looks like EU players. Yeah, it's like 3 EU players. 4? 5? Do EU players actually think like, oh yeah, dude, we're gonna get free win on NA, bro, free win? I mean, it's not wrong. They'll definitely place higher than on EU. But isn't that like the epitome of like, you know what I mean? Like, it's the epitome of... It's not embarrassing. It's like shameful. You know, it's like shameful. It's like, we play on EU, but we're gonna... Instead of being like small fish in a big pond, they want to be big fish in a small pond. You know? Which is fine. If you want to do that, but it's not really too meaningful. Unless you win. I mean, I guess if you win the entire tourney, then it would mean something. Based. Yeah, like turkey, like Thanksgiving, turkey based. All right, that's the last match. So it looks like Team USA is going versus, I don't know, I haven't seen this team yet. Can we spectate? Let's see if there's any other good ones. This is the team we just saw, and this was the double scourge plus, yeah, we don't want to watch that. That was the double scourge plus minion necro. Let's pass on that one, you know. This is like the triple necro comp as well. We could watch, yeah, we could watch the Team USA versus Karina. Should be a good match. I don't know if that would be finals worthy, because I don't know who's on which team, but I guess we'll watch. Oh, this is finals worthy, all right. That's Grimjack, I think, on Scourge. Beyond is playing... Ooh. Infiltrator Signet. Interesting build. Wait, what the hell? What the hell are you running, man? He's running Energy Sigil on his sword? Or on his dagger? They got another Scourge. Another Scourge. Another Scourge. Well, Helio's gonna go to Prot Hollow, it looks like. And so, oh my god. It's double Prot Hollow. They're swapping again. They're swapping again. Dude, I feel bad for Xenius. But actually, this is a good map for Xenius on Temple. But imagine trying to kill 3 Necros that are all getting supported. Meanwhile, their thief is going to be on you the entire match, probably. This is a big yikes. Like, this is pretty much the epitome of Guild Wars 2 right now. They're gonna stealth. Zeromus is gonna cap the node. Good play. But if he's gonna be 1v1ing a... Is that a minion necro? Yeah, the minion necro. Yeah, they're gonna go for the kill. Oh, Naru swapped to Reaper. Oh, yeah. This is it. This is what we need. We need the Reaper gameplay. Yeah, buddy. Oh my god, look at those Lich autos get... Oh, he's getting rezzed. But he's got full Shroud. He's going in for the cleave. Oh, he's missing the jump puzzle though. He's still gonna get the kill. They don't have any res. He's got the force kill. Oh. Oh my god. That just, dude, that just feels so good. When you play Reaper and you cleave a down body with the Shroud 4, that's just like, that's what you live for. You live for that moment. Anyways, so Red's gonna win that fight. And they're actually, ooh, they didn't disengage very fast there. Looks like they got decapped. Did Zeromus decap in a 1v1 here? Interesting. He's holding the node, which is good because his team can push in now. Prot Hollow. Helio's holding mid now. Good rotation to leave Helio on mid. Let's see what Beyond is. He's looking for the... Oh, yeah. You know what's kind of funny, though? I think the Thieves were just fighting each other the entire time. I'm pretty sure they were just fighting each other. Well. Ooh, is Naru running Zerkami? Yeah, he's running Zerkami. It's very squishy, to say the least. But his support is here. They're trying to hold the node. Naru's out of Shroud. He's probably going to go down. Zeromus has the Signet. He's going for it. Doesn't get interrupted. It looks like Beyond had to go for Steel to secure the down, not the res. So it's unfortunate that he had to do that. But because of that, it means that he can't secure the kill. Because he had to steal to get the down. So, looks like they're going to get the kill here. They get res, so now this is where the team fight's going to probably erupt. Zeromus is pushing in. This is going to be a 3v3. But it's a thief in a team fight with... I don't know if that's... Yeah, he's going to leave. They're going to leave the Scourge there with the support, and now it's a 2v2. So now Beyond is looking to decap far. Top buff is coming up. They're going to be 3v2'd on mid, so yeah, they're going to die because 2 Scourges, they can't survive a Reaper and a Thief. That's just the pump right there. So top up is coming up, and they've just got 2 kills. I would honestly say, yeah, Xenius is probably going to go for... Is he going to go for the buff? He's going for kills. Zeromus is going for the buff. So this is good. Xenius is basically splitting their team so Zeromus can get the buff. Because if Beyond goes for the deny on the buff, then Xenius gets the decap. And that basically ensured that they basically traded objectives. So they gave up the buff but kept the node. But obviously getting the buff when you have one node there is a little bit better, but I think Beyond made the better play because his team needs to get points more so than deny points, because the red team's just, they have like a snowball comp, right? So you don't want to be putting your team in situations where you're split up like that. Or maybe they do. Maybe they do want to be split up because red has probably the better team fight, yeah. Naru has some bad pathing on that 2 skill. You hate to see that. But this is a duelist and a DPS versus a support and like a kind of duelist DPS kind of build. They could potentially win, but yeah, with the Lich, it's going to be difficult. Naru doesn't have too much Shroud here. But there's no pressure, right? Because it's just a Scourge. The support can't really pressure. And a Reaper with Blood Magic has enough sustain by itself. So this is definitely a favored matchup for them, it looks like. Is that a Condi Scourge? No, it's just Corrupt, yeah. It's just the Corrupt coming out, giving Condis eventually. So the heal there is going to keep them alive. Looks like on the rest of the map, there's just like, you know, Helio's probably backnoting, watching their Necro. The Thieves are fighting each other. So it's kind of just like a stalemate on the map right now. There's no real momentum happening. So they're just going to leave here because they can't get kills without the fight getting or scaling up higher. A 2v2 with a support and a, you know, like a duelist kind of DPS is not going to really end. He doesn't get the Signet there. Unfortunate. That's going to be... Yeah, because they're going to hold the... If you're behind on the map and you are losing fights, you really feel it because they're just going to hold the nodes for that much longer. It takes you that much longer to regroup. And bottom buff is coming up soon. Helio's going to go down bottom with Naru. I don't know if that's the greatest matchup, but... Helio's actually holding... So the Scourge is really slowed down here by the... You could probably E-gun them and slow them down with that. Yeah, Naru actually got it. The Scourge is just so immobile. That's the thing. This is like the worst map for the blue team because look at their team. Who's the mobility? It's only the Thief. You know, Reaper and Hollow have way more mobility. And even though blue team was aware that the objective existed, red played around it and they got the objective anyways, because they have more play potential, whereas blue is kind of just, you know, they're all running necros, so they have more just DPS. But luckily, that's not the best thing. Actually, there's 0 scourges on red team, so really, I mean, it just says right now that scourge is not the best, it's just the easiest. And in a lot of cases, easiest equals best. But maybe we're just not all big brain enough to be at that level, you know? So yeah, red team's gonna win this. I'm gonna leave here. Could watch this match. Or this one. This was, oh yeah, that's the triple necro. We don't want to see that. They're losing anyways. Yeah, I mean, the level of the players, you have to think about what is the best player going to be, what level is the best player going to be at? We can watch Mdrix's match, maybe? Because if no one can play Chronomancer to the level that it's required to play it at for it to be good, then by the practical means, Chronomancer is just not viable. But maybe it is viable when, you know, you've got these Korean players who literally, they do that all day, right? That's their profession. In like StarCraft, you see StarCraft players, they are just so good at that. And I don't know if that's a thing in StarCraft where something becomes viable because of how well it's played. But that could be a thing, right? There's like a culture of skill. So yeah, I'm just watching the 1v1. I'm still talking about the last match. So let's think about this match. So this match is... They've got a scepter. Is this a burn? Yeah, it's a burn DH. Still running the Trapper route. So the Trapper burn DH. They're being held by the support though, which is... Yeah, that's a stalled situation. They have the Rev and Thief roaming comp. And they're going to come down and try to kill the support here. Gonna be hard for them to kill the support, honestly. Support Guardian on this team. And they have support here, yeah. So, got a +1 on the Ellie. Yeah, this is a very dangerous +1 because there's a lot of CC on the Ellie. They're gonna get... They're going for the decap, which is a good idea. But now that they've got the decap on the Weaver, they're gonna probably get the kill as well. Down on bottom buff though, they're gonna get the kill on the support. So is it more value to get the kill on a side node, or is it more value to get a kill at the bottom buff? Because the bottom buff is a lot riskier than a side node, because as you can see here, now the thief can just stall them. So you may think that it's more value to go for the bottom buff +1, but I think it's actually worse because the bottom buff is so unreliable. They're going for the cap though, but they're pressuring the thief so that they can't... Ooh, the Dragon's Ball misses. Yeah, the thief's doing a good job here. What are they running? Okay. I, for some reason, thought the thieves had 15,000 HP with Berserker Divinity. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they were below. Yeah, they maybe had a little bit of damage on them that I couldn't see. So yeah, the red team is just basically getting the rest of the map. And they're just stalling bottom. This isn't too interesting. Why am I watching this? Over here, they're 3v2ing. Yeah, when you're 3v2ing a node that you already own and there's not much pressure anywhere else on the map, it's a really bad situation for you. Blue team is not looking good right now because they need to get momentum somewhere, but they chose to go bottom for the momentum, and it's a situation where momentum is not very easily obtained because it's so easy to stall the bottom buff, and that made them lose the entire map. And as I said, the decision making that they had like 2 minutes ago snowballed out into now where they don't have, you know, the nodes. Red team has the nodes, and bottom buff is still being stalled. So the decision to, honestly, the decision there could have gone both ways, to be honest, because it depends on how long the support survives and when the communication occurs for the thief or whoever's going to stall after their support guardian goes down can arrive. Now, if they have bad communication, then they don't want to go for stalling bottom buff because then they just give up the buff. So it's definitely not black and white. I mean, it was definitely good decision making on both sides. It's just whoever plays better. So it wasn't necessarily a misplay, in my opinion. So what do we have here? The rounds are going to end soon. I don't see any of the matches still going on. Oh, this one. This is the final match. They're both at 400. And I just saw one of the teams get the buff. Okay. So that is the final match of this round of the Swiss. So it should all reset now. Unless there's one more that I'm not seeing. It might take 2 minutes for it to reset. Okay, now it's resetting now. I think, yeah, it's resetting now. Yeah, what I was saying before about the meta defined by the skill level of the players. I think that that's actually pretty important to notice. Like, skirt, well, it has something to do with ease and potential. Like, if people have to like practice a build really hard and get really good at it, people will do that, but a lot of people won't. So it kind of leads you to believe that a certain thing is better than it actually is. So yeah, Scourge, probably not as good as people think it is, but it still probably warrants, like, you know, all the hate and suggestions to nerf that it gets. So which match do we want to watch here? Oh, I just got kicked. The 2-minute timer. Yeah, when I'm waiting for the next matches, I need to make sure to get out of the match so that doesn't happen. At the end of each round. So I think we're still in Swiss. Yeah, we're still in Swiss, so this is a long tourney, 40 teams at least. Let's watch a new, you know, a new team, one we haven't watched before. I think this is Countless, the Science Fair, maybe Urantian. Reaper. I don't know if I agree with Lynx for on Reaper. Like, you do know, like this trait here, it says increases movement speed above the health I can't speak. Increases movement speed above the health threshold. You got those TH sounds there next to each other. Back to back. Period. There's a period there. So that means there's no interaction between that first sentence and the second sentence. So you don't need a dagger on to get the movement speed. So it's actually better to take Quickening Thirst on Reaper, in my opinion, than going Lynx. Because, I mean, the Bloodwell res is good, but I don't know if it's that good. I don't know if it's that good to lose your rune, right? You're losing your rune to get an effect that you can pretty much get all the time. And you still get swiftness in combat. So when you're below 90% HP, you'll still have swiftness, usually. Oh, can I show them? He always runs some weird stuff. Sages. He's got Axe Dagger. Oh, this is moves. I'm running the Marauders version of the Trap DH. So they've got a Tempest on blue team. That's gonna be countering the DH there very hard. But they've still got the kill here on the map because Countless and they're running actually a Condi Thief are terrorizing them on side nodes. But actually, is that a Prot Hollow here? Wait, what is this? This is an SD Hollow. No alchemy. Big damage Hollow. Not going to be very good to play that against a Thief Mez comp, to be honest. Not the best idea. Prot Hollow is actually really good in this situation. It's like, okay, yeah, Prot Hollow is the best build to play, usually. I mean, I guess maybe not the best, but it's definitely the best in this situation, for sure. Because Thief Mez gets countered by Prot Hollow, usually. So they're going to get the cleave on the... Well, Mood is getting counter pressured pretty hard. There's a lot of CC coming out from the Tempest here. They're going to counter... Ooh, the big Prime Light Beam. They've actually got 2 hollows. Prime Light Beam stops that, but somehow, I guess Zombify got the res there, and they're coming back. What are we running here? Is this normal Nade Hollow? Photon Wall. Oh, they're both running SD Hollow. Both hollows are running SD. Kind of weird. But I guess it kind of works out because there's not a lot of projectile reflect and block on their team. What we got here? Got Scourge capping. Thief is just going for more kills. The thing is, red is ahead, but not by too much. Oh, but they're going, yeah, it's buff time. It's going to be even more snowballed now because they're getting the buff. So, blue has their home node. The Thief is probably going to look for a decap and then snowball into mid. Yeah, see, look, this is unfortunate. Wait, what the? They're running Signet of Air? Is this a support? Zerker, Ami, Tempest? Damn, dude. This guy wants to pump. It's like a pseudo support Tempest, I guess. Oh, he's running Warhorn too. He's actually gonna fucking kill him, dude. No, get him! Get him! Use a 3! Oh, he's gonna get him! No! That was close though. Yeah, Countless always plays Inspiration. The well, actually, does he run Dually? I think he's in Illusions. Yeah, he always plays this. The Prophecy did not occur. Let's check out some SD Hollow gameplay because this build is actually a lot of fun. But wait, So they're running two different versions of SD Hollow. Oh, that is unfortunate. He was trying to kite and there was a trap there. Yeah, I feel like, I mean, this build was doing okay in the 1v1, but honestly, if they were running a dedicated support instead of like this Berserker Ami Tempest, I think they'd be having a lot better chance in this matchup. Because I said at the start, it's a counter to the DH build. But it wasn't, because it wasn't actually a support. I thought it was like a support Tempest. It's not. It's static discharge. That's what I mean by SD. It's basically Tools Hollow, where whenever you use a tool belt skill and then you use this skill, the photon wall, it'll shoot out like tons of projectiles and just do a lot of damage. But I mean, the build is definitely not as good as it used to be in the past, and it has a lot of weaknesses to go no alchemy on a hollow build. So it's not really worth it, but it's definitely a lot of fun to play. Should we go watch another match? I feel like, yeah, maybe go watch another match, because while this match was interesting, I feel like the interest is waning. We've already seen that matchup. Leader, we watched them twice, I think. We watch these guys because the Swiss round is going to end soon. So maybe we'll watch some of these teams that may get. Oh, dude, Pitfall. Wait, Preparation Thief. Preparation Condi Thief. You are not prepared. Well, actually, they are, because they died. I just like to watch their build. Marauder. Look at this, dude. These are actual teams. They exist. See, they like lose the first like couple rounds, and then they go into like the lower brackets, and then they like fight other teams that aren't like playing tryhard builds, and they actually like, this is where people have fun in Guild Wars 2. Those other matches we were watching before, those are where people sweat for the extra like 25 gold. This is where people enjoy themselves. Condi Renegade? Look at this, dude. You can't make these builds up. You literally can't. What else is there? The Weaver's playing 4 stances build. Is that the 4 stances build? Weaver Rune. Yeah, he's got the trait that gives you barrier when you use a stance, and then he's got the rune that gives you barrier when you use a stance. So the thing is, though, this build is not good. It sounds like it's good. It's like, oh, that's a lot of barrier, but I said this before. Barrier does not scale with itself. Having more and more barrier is not good. Having barrier plus a lot of other things is good, because barrier runs out. It goes away. Whereas healing stays on you. The only reason barrier is so good is because you get so much of it. But it's not like getting more of that is good, because it's not synergistic with itself. But this isn't like top tier teams here. As I said, you saw the other matches, right? Those were the more try-hard teams. These are the fun matches. I want to see what the... Ooh. Light's Judgment. You know, that skill name is actually so cool. Light's Judgment. But then the skill itself is literally just reveal the enemy. That's all it does. Oh! Almost got the kill there. Wait, he's 5 traps. You better be running Trapper Rune, or at least Dragon Hunter Rune. I'm telling you, man, this is where people have fun. That it exists. Oh, this match is pretty close too. 100-point difference. Oh, it's gained on them. How many Scourges do they have? One? Got a Nade Hollow here, it looks like.
The artifacts have reached maximum power.
Normal Fireweaver, I think. Now the thing is, we watched that match earlier with Anya's team versus Naru Team USA. We watched that match already, which is technically, like, I would say that that's the finals match. I mean, it could or could not, you know, they could face them sooner in the elimination bracket, but they're not going to run the same comp. The team that lost, they're going to change their comp. So while that match was kind of interesting because red team, you know, they ran Reaper, they didn't run a single Scourge, and blue team was like all bunker, they'll probably realize that playing a full bunker comp gets countered by a full DPS. Well, not a full DPS, but a DPS oriented comp. I'm not really watching anything interesting here. I got a support guardian, 2 support guardians, 1 for each team. So there's some semblance of, you know, sanity going on here. Where are they? I don't know. They're in the queue. They're there. They exist within the nether. Reaver actually does a decent amount of damage in team fights if everyone fights on the node. But when team fights go off nodes, the Weaver becomes like useless. Alright. Is there any more? One more, I think, and then it finishes this round. Oh, Tempest? We got some Tempest gaming? Divinity Rune. Ooh. Warhorn Tempest? Is that a staff? No. It's in his other weapon set. Dude, he's running the build. But wait. Why are you running Feel the Burn? Why are you running Feel the Burn, dude? I don't know.
The artifacts have reached maximum power.
Okay, that's the last match. Of this round. Should be all resetting now, I think. Oh, is this one? We got another match. Oh, this one's pretty close. Dude, look at how big this Asura is. Oh, I actually like Nullfield. That's a really good 1v1 ability. It's very underutilized. But see, he's going against... Wait, is that a... Flamethrower Scrapper? Oh, never mind. It was E-Gun. Yeah, see, that's kind of like the hard counter to Mirage. Even got... Is that... I thought that was Rifle. I thought the E-Gun had a different animation to it. Yeah, Red's gonna win. See, this is like a hard counter matchup, so that's kind of unfortunate for Smack Daddy there. Mirage definitely gets countered by Well, he's running Scholar, Berserk, Scrapper. But see, that's the thing. He doesn't need to have a healing or like vitality amulet because he wants to kill the clones as fast as possible. So that might even be a good choice there to go Zerker in that matchup. That might have been a purposeful choice. What do we got here? Yeah, I do remember that. Alright, the next round happens. This could be an interesting match. This is gonna be a yikes match, as in probably 500-0. Wasn't that the 4 fun team? They're going against Anya's team. That's not gonna be fun to watch. What could be a good match? Oh no. Well, I mean, yeah, this is gonna be pretty one-sided, I think, as well. Ooh, this could be an interesting match. These are all like very high tier solo queue players here, I think. If it's the same Ryan I'm thinking of. Oh yeah, it is. Okay, this could be the good match to watch right now. Yeah, this is probably the best match right now. So what do we have here? Minion Master and 2 Scourges. When I said good match, I didn't actually mean good match. I meant very slow bunker match. It's also on Skyhammer. So brace yourselves, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to go to timer. This is going to be the last match, the first and last match we watch this round. Potentially. They're going for Reaper. That could be the thing, though. But see, look, they've got this build again. The core Ranger that it wasn't really working too well into a Minion Necro 1v1, but that might have just been due to rotations. I didn't really see too much. I mean, he's running Lich, so that's the reason why. Yeah, his build is Avatar Dwayna. And he's got a lot of the regen synergy in the build. Though, honestly, I would think lesser muddy terrain would be better. Because he's got plenty... Yeah, look, he's nature magic. He's got plenty of regen. So I feel like the damage reduction is what he is getting from that trait. But that's not really needed. Let's look at mid, though. So they've got... Is this the SD Hollow? Dude, this is the 3rd Hollow. It's not even like the same Hollows. 3rd Hollow that I've seen running explosives and tools. That's big damage right there. Because explosives has really good synergy. Oh, he's going to have to go into S there. Explosives and tools have really good synergy with each other. Because tools gives you vigor. And it gives you more damage when you have vigor. And then explosives gives you damage on dodge. So whenever you get vigor, you're getting more of that explosive synergy. So, yeah. The thing is, though, no one really plays that because alchemy is just so required. But when you have a support, which they don't, well, they have 2 Scourges, but when you do have a support, well, I mean, yeah, they get cleansed by the Scourges too, so they don't really need it. And are they running? Yeah, I mean, you're running the Condi Cleanse trait in Hollow anyways, so you still get a decent amount of Condi Cleanse. So yeah, the Hollow is just pumping right now. But see, the thing is, this build requires you to be in Forge to do its damage. But you can do that because you run the Vent Exhaust. Yeah, exactly. Perfect. You don't run the Heat trait. Well, they're all Heat traits. You run the Dodge Heat trait, not the Capacity Heat trait, because the Capacity Heat trait makes you stay out of Forge longer, whereas the Dodge Heat trait allows you to be in Forge longer. I said longer twice, but I used a negative on one of those. Is he BMing? Oh no. And he's gonna get punished because he wasn't paying attention to the res signet. Oh no. Oh no. Is that called instant karma? Oh, let's see though. The instant is the instant karma gonna come? Will justice arrive? Nah, he doesn't die, but he will die in this 3v2, maybe. Never BM. I mean, sometimes BM, but that was definitely not the time to BM for sure. That was not the time. I like watching the Hollow gameplay. Is there something else that's more interesting? They have what is this? Is that, oh look, Prot Hollow. But see, why did the Prot Hollow lose? They have the barrier trait which counters the I didn't see what happened there. Was that a pure 1v1 or was that a +1 that they died to? But that is literally the build that counters Minion Master. Yeah, I was just checking my keybinds, bro. I was just, you know, it's just a macro. Every time I press F, I jump. That would be a really bad macro because then you would never stomp. Oh, he's longbow now. Did he swap? Yeah, he's... Wait, what? Oh, was he always longbow? So he's going longbow for... Like, this is decap core ranger. So he's running... Basically the druid decap build, but... As core. Oh, he got immobilized. The Minion Master Necro is literally farming this game. Let's see if we can find the Bell fight. Oh, they already finished it. They hammer fight it. So, yeah, I think the only reason they're winning is because the Minion Master is winning all of its 1v1s. Interestingly enough. Unfortunately. Because we knew in the, what was it, in the Moda? What was it? Naru played Minion Master into draw on Prot Hollow, and the Prot Hollow won. So it might be like a skill issue, like the Minion Master wins at low tiers, but loses at high tiers. But yeah, I think the Prot Hollow wins. It should win. But obviously there is that issue of, you know, at what skill level. They also have a DP Thief. The auto attack. So what's going to go on here? Red's winning mid. The Thief is maybe left a little bit early. I think they might... It might be kind of dangerous for the Thief to have left mid that early. But they're going to far now to +1. The Ranger is getting supported by a... Yeah, so... The rotations here are kind of weird because the Minion Master was winning. So the support guard started to support the Ranger, which is really not a good rotation, but now the Thief is making that rotation good for them by +1ing the rotation that they didn't need to plus. So they could have stayed mid and snowballed that and maybe gone to far, but now the hammer's up. Dagger Storm. Not a very high value Dagger Storm, but they have pretty good value on the Shortbow autos here. Very good for cleaving down singular down states. Or one person rezzing. When there's like 2 people rezzing, Shortbow auto stops being as good. But when there's 1, it's very good. Thief is kind of just like running around. I would like to see them on Dagger Pistol a little bit more because, to be honest, they could just press W with their entire team here. He's targeting. He's got his steel ready, but the Signet isn't up. Scourge just respawn. The Ranger's going to get the decap here. Circus music? Yeah, potentially. The Ranger's just role-playing as a thief, I guess. Decapping nodes. So the fight is happening on the Skyhammer here. I think that this is... Yeah, it's both their Scourges on the red team. They're going to be 2v3'd. But look, the Ranger's plussing this. An Avatar, Ranger? They're gonna lose. The Avatar Ranger doesn't really do much here. They're supposed to be in 1v1s. The Scourge is like getting knocked around the place though. Yeah, but see, the thing is, like, there are no nodes capped on the map, so this objective is irrelevant. So all of this is irrelevant. A lot of the rotations of this match have been irrelevant, which is kind of funny. Gonna get kills here. It's honestly, Skyhammer is the best map to full cap a node on, because it is the hardest map to kill someone on. So really, if you're playing on Skyhammer and you're like, oh, should I go help my team? Usually you shouldn't. You should actually just go cap a node. I honestly feel that that's like actually the play on Skyhammer, is just go cap a node. Because of how poorly designed the map is. Like, if it was a well-designed map where it actually promoted momentum plays, where it had an actually relevant secondary mechanic, where it forced you to make decisions, then yeah, that would be different. But because of the map's design, you really don't need to do anything else but just cap nodes. And then when you stall out the rest of the map until the timer happens, the team that has stood on a node for the longest, when they can survive doing so, usually wins. It has nothing to do with really like kills too much. It's unfortunate. Yeah, I don't want to watch that match. So. And we pretty already have seen that match. Just a better version of it. Yeah. Jin is weird though, because the side nodes are very low visibility, so it's easy for you to decap. So it's not as bad as Skyhammer. Like, it's very easy for you to cross through mid and create a different rotation, so that's why Jin isn't as bad as it appears all the time. Very boring match, to be honest. What's the Thief doing? Ooh, that's unfortunate. So Red stood in the no port spot there, because there's like a little platform that juts out, but there's like no there's no block below it. So when you steal there, you don't actually go up to the top. Going for the +1 here. Ooh. Well, this support is here now. The Thief leaves, which is good. Now the Minion Necro, well, the Minion Necro isn't going to die. So yeah, the support's going to come back to mid. So what's happening is the support is just chasing the Thief. Usually what happens is like a support counters thieves because they make the fights hard to burst down people. But a Thief will leave, and then the support will be like, well, I don't want to 2v1 this because the support can't snowball that. So they end up just chasing thieves, and because thieves are faster than the support, it's usually not fun for the support. But the Thief is kind of wasting time here. I don't know what they're doing. So the support is getting value in team fights now. Definitely one of the more boring metas for sure. But is it boring because... Now here's the thing. Is it boring because of the optimal builds, or is it boring because of the skill level? The average skill level. I think it's boring because of the average skill level, because we know that the best comp isn't all Scourges, because that's literally the team isn't even using Scourges that's winning. So use your F3 please. Oh my god, he didn't use his F3 before the elite. Because like when you go into a ranked match, it's not that everything is bunkery that's unfun. It's that your teammates don't rotate to counter the bunker, right? I mean, you definitely win some matches when your teammates are intelligent and they play around the bunker. But when they don't play around it, it's like, well, I just wish my team would have just been bunkers if they were not going to rotate. So really, what's the issue with the meta is not what is optimal. It's the skill level of the player base, I think. That's the issue. So really the meta is going to my YouTube right now, youtube.com, go to Vallun's YouTube and learn how to play and rotate by watching my rotation guides. And yeah, that's the meta right now. The meta is literally subscribing to me on YouTube right now and getting good. I said it. Yes, I am an ArenaNet partner. Oh my god, this such a bad POV. Anyways, yeah, they're team fighting here at the objective. This is kind of a bad situation because he can't go for the res here, and he also has no kill potential on them because it's Scourge and Bunker. So it's kind of like, oh, the Scourge here should not have gone down because they don't really have that much. Because I think that's a winning matchup for them, potentially. Feels like with the Avatar Amulet, they still do a decent amount of damage, though. Potentially. Red's gonna stall this. Ooh. So you've got some decap ticks, which is fine. Stealth. They're gonna get the res. Ooh. I don't know, maybe it's quick draw that makes them do damage. Because they have, well, no, they have sword. I don't even know. They got kills here. It's 20 seconds left, so the kills are the most important thing, not the nodes. So, Red's just going to keep going for kills here. It's the play. Yeah, I mean, I told you this would be a timer match. I missed the most interesting match. Was it like 4 Scourges per team? Was that it? USA lost? What, to like 5 Scourges? I don't think that that's interesting. Aren't they still in... They're still in, what's it called? Swiss. So they're not out. Wait, what? It was a timer game. Yeah, but see, that's because of Skyhammer. I think they lost because of Skyhammer. It's going to matter what map they play on, obviously. So if they get unlucky and they get a bad map, that's what happens. Honestly, that was not the most interesting match. That was among the least interesting because it was on Skyhammer. Honestly, there was probably a lot of timer matches because everyone's playing on Skyhammer right now. Oh, we are in the single elimination bracket now. So Swiss has ended. We've got 8 teams. So all the 8 teams right now are going to get so all the teams left are going to get a Black Lion ticket, permanent finisher, and a gift of might or magic. Let's check the matches. I feel like, so this is another repeat of the finals game. I don't know if I want to watch this. Is this finals? Is this a finals match? Kind of want to watch to see what comp they swap to. I forgot to leave the... because that is potentially the 2 best teams in that match. And it's single elimination, so if I don't watch it, I'm going to miss out on potentially a finals worthy game. But we've already seen that matchup, and they lost. but they could swap comps. And I'm going to assume they will swap comp. So let's just watch it. And it's on Capricorn, so that is very Team USA favored. I think? Yeah, I think it is. So yeah, there's... Ooh. Support Tempest. No invuln though. So they're going to get hard focused by the Reaper. It's going to be scary. Oh, it's Stoneheart. Well, Stoneheart gets chilled pretty hard. Yeah, this is Grim. This is Grim on his alt account because he got banned for well, if you want to see the video, go ask Teapot for the video. Actually, don't ask Teapot. Don't do that.
The match starts soon.
They're swapping. Helio's doing the old switcheroony at the end. Look at this, dude. This is literally Build Wars. One Scourge. Naru is on Necro still, so he's on Scourge. Get that SD though. It's a 3v5 because red team doesn't have SDs. Them SD cards. Alright, they're pushing their Prot Hollow into far. Thief is capping home, so Prot Hollow is just gonna cap that. There's no reason for him to stay, and there's no reason for him to stay. So they're now going to be Thief 1v1ing in Rhodes. Oh my god. You know you're on NA. No, I'm just kidding. That was... Well, he's Condi Thief. So I don't know what that means. Anya's getting focused pretty hard here. Xenius doesn't have a dodge here. Oh, he's getting revealed. Is that a... Yeah, that's a core necro. So he's getting revealed by the core necro. That's... Yeah, so... Karina is just going to be countering Xenius, it looks like. Why is everyone running Smokescreen? They're not running Signet of Agility. It's like so like side node oriented. Like Signet of Agility gives you so much value in team fights. And look, he's gonna die because he doesn't have Signet of Agility. Oh my god, that was close. Like he's not even using Smokescreen here. What is the purpose of Smokescreen on like a roamer build like this? I feel like it's weird. It's kind of weird. Stromus is coming into this fight a little bit late, but oh yeah, Xenius is really low. But they hold the node now that Zeromus is here. Ooh, that was an Arcan wall right there, dude. Oh my god, he got destroyed by that wall. How did he pour it in? Oh, sword. He's running sword on, yeah, I guess people run sword now, not mace. He got revived by the support there. Helio is playing actually Nade Hollow. So that's probably the POV to watch. But see, the thing is, he can't fight this. I don't think... What is he playing? Avatar, but with death magic? Who's not death magic? So Helio's taking the 1v1 here. Not the best 1v1 for him. Oh, it's just minion Scourge. Oh no, it's core. Did I click on the wrong person? Yeah, I clicked on the wrong person. It was a carrion core necro. Sorry, there's 3 necros. Sorry, I clicked on the wrong necro. Oh, he's getting naded. The chill. Oh, he's gonna get into shroud. Dude, chill when you're about to die and you need to get in Shroud is so... I mean, he's probably gonna die anyways, but... Yeah, they get the kill there. They've got sides now, and they're pushing into mid. Naru doesn't have any support. He's got all the Condis on him. Romus can't really cleanse Condis that well. I mean, Core Guardian doesn't have it. So Grimjack ended up not playing Tempest, right? Yeah. So they don't have a... They do have a support. They do. They have Anya. Rat comp. Yeah, I don't know. To me, ooh, that is a really well timed crate there by Helio. Oh my god. It was actually CJ. Did they both? No, it was Helio. For some reason, it didn't load to CJ when I clicked on him. Yeah, that crate literally got him Anya killed because he had his elite up, but he couldn't cast it because he was stunned. When you play Nade Hollow as much as Helio does, you get really good at understanding when to kill people, when the kill window is. So they're leaving Naru to hold mid, which is good, I think. Even though they want to be in these team fights, they're really using Helio as a team fighter, not Naru, because the Scourge is just so easily rotate. I think if it were a different map, they'd be rotating around the Scourge more, or rotating with the Scourge more. But because the map is so big, it's not going to be relevant to try to rotate on a Scourge. But that leaves you to believe why they are even playing Scourge then, maybe? I guess for the versatility of if the teamfight does arrive there. So it looks like they're targeting the core Necro. Not the best target, to be honest. They're not on the same target here. Helio and Xeneas need to be on the same targets here. And because they're not, they're getting out pressured. Zeromus is getting... He's got the Signet. Just use the Signet. Gonna have to res again. The Aegis is out, and they actually get the res with the Prot Hollow, probably cleansing. But see, now they're 3v4. They're getting the... I mean, they're getting the kill at far, but is that really worth the Bell? I don't know. I don't think so. Bell is pretty important. They need to get this quick, though, because... well, they've actually got kills at far. How did that even happen? Helio just got a kill in a 3v4. Jeez. He just went off and got a kill in a 3v4. Or got it down at least. And I mean, that's the kind of plays that wins games right there. Is when you that's a carrying play, right? When you're in an outnumbered situation, you play to survive and not throw. But Helio wasn't playing to not throw there. He was playing to carry, and he did. It's a risky play, obviously, to play that aggressively, but sometimes you got to do that, because whichever team plays more aggressively without getting punished will win. They are going to die here, though, which isn't really a big deal because it's in Rhodes. Naru's going to be... Well, they could... See, where are they pushing? Are they pushing in to get the kill on the Scourge? Or are they pushing... See, like, they're not going to kill the Scourge here anytime soon. Thief is going to plus, which is kind of scary for the Necro, but look, he doesn't have... I mean, he's got the blind. But you're not going to get that kill anytime soon. They will get a decap on the... What is this node called? Market? Is this the market? Yeah, it's the market. They do get the decap there because CJ died, but CJ's respawned now. So the Prot Hall is going to be able to hold this node. And now the bell is up again. I don't have the UI, but I'm pretty sure blue got 2 bells. Pretty sure they got 2 bells. So this is looking like it's a finished match. I think it's safe to say that this is over. I think it's safe to say. Go watch this. I don't want to watch more necros. So that top match is probably like 4 necros. So that's the EU team versus the EU team? It's 2 EU teams fighting right now. Which EU team will win? So what are the comps here? Double Scourge versus 1 Scourge? They have the side node warrior holding the 1v1 versus the Prot Hollow, which is honestly, it's a good matchup for the warrior, but it's not good enough for it to be worth it you playing warrior, which is unfortunate because it just ends up in warrior not being too useful. Because the warrior doesn't really help its allies like a Prot Hollow would. The well's going down. The support guard is trying to survive off node. They land their staff force, so they're going to survive. This is not going to go anywhere, so let's see what the thieves are doing. Thieves are coming in. Bassy Venom's coming out. A little bit of an awkward share there. And they also stole, so there's not too much momentum left. Kind of bad. Yeah, that was a bad rotation there by the thief, I think, because they're going to get the kill anyways because their entire team arrives. But yeah, if you Bassy your entire team, you don't want to steal. Unless they have stability. Maybe I could have checked if they had stability. Scourge and a warrior. They're not going to last very long here. Meanwhile, over here at the dock, I think it's called the pier actually. The dock. Getting kill on the enemy thief. Is it Prot Hollow? He overheated. Unfortunate. So that's going to mean that he lacks a lot of sustain to survive this. He's going to get supported by the support, so they actually do end up surviving. Maybe? They had their damage reduction up, but they just sat there and ate all of the damage and didn't use the damage reduction thing. That's unfortunate. Thief is gonna get the decap on mid and then probably head to the bell where I don't know the state of the bells here. Who has what point? It doesn't give me the UI when I'm spectating. So it would be nice to know who gets how many points, because I wasn't here earlier to remember who got what. But I'm gonna guess that it's pretty even, so maybe both teams get 50 points. It's most likely a timer match because they're just stalling the bell anyways. So it's actually really, this thief 1v1 is crucial. And the thief is really low. Lands the, not the best clusters. They wasted 9 initiative there and didn't land a single cluster. This thief is going to lose the 1v1. They're going to lose. I feel like they should be going for the decap. Yeah, the red thief was behind at first, but the blue thief wasted so many clusters. So they're going to lose it. Unfortunate, because that is a throw. Ooh, gets a stomp too. So on the rest of the map, they're just going to stall it, right? So they're going to just win with the cap that the thief got. So I think what the thief needs to do is just... Well, it's a really rough situation, because if they go for the 1v1 again, the other thief can hold it long enough. And yeah, it's actually... They have to go across the entire map to do that as well. So that's really unfortunate, yeah. Thief's going for the res here. Ooh, maybe? It's a Prot Hollow, they don't have much. Oh, potentially a good save, but they don't need saves, they need kills or objectives. But also, you know, if they give up that objective there, then they lose too. So I think it was a necessary play. Definitely whoever wins this bell wins, I think. But that's not going to happen anytime soon. The thief got the decap on far, but is that enough? They're not going to get this cap here because that's a prot hollow and a support. And over here, well, yeah, the Scourge could die. I mean, this is... all of these are bunker situations, and then a Thief just free capping this node, that might be the win. I mean, the Thief lost the 1v1, and then they just respawned and capped the node. So red needs to get a kill now. Red needs to get this kill right now. Why are they leaving? Wait, why would you leave? There's literally nothing you can do elsewhere on the map in 10 seconds. Oh my god. This is gonna come down to the wire. No kills. Oh, they're gonna kill at the last second. The red Scourge died. What do you mean? Oh no, dude. You hate to see that. I thought it was gonna come down to timer, so I wasn't watching the map at all. But you died, dude, at the last second. And yeah, the thief could have secured the kill over there. Instead, they went to mid. Yeah, that was a bad disengage there at the end. Because what else are you going to do on the map at that point? Alright, we're going into the next round. Let me leave this. Yeah. I don't know. No words. That was probably the best match. No, it wasn't. Just because a match is close doesn't mean it's good. That was the closest match of the tournament, not the best. Not even close to the best. I just... oof. That's how that match is described. Alright, so let's watch... we've already saw this matchup, didn't we? This is like going to be triple necro versus triple necro. Do you guys want to see triple necro versus triple necro? Or do you want to see EU versus NA? Wait, where did they go? There's only one match? What happened to the semifinals? Wasn't that... was that the semifinals already? I guess it was. Well, they were already out. They weren't even in anymore. So it had nothing to do with that. They weren't even one of those teams. So it has nothing to do with that. Yeah, I'm kind of wondering why it skipped a bunch of teams there. I guess someone declined. So we're still in the semis. We just got to wait for this match. So everyone's going to be watching this match. And then whoever the team that the other one declined against is going to be finals. So the EU, I think the EU team, yeah, it's EU versus NA now. And then it's going to be whoever wins that versus, I don't remember what the other two teams were, but okay, CCOD's team was the one. Buckle up, that's going to be a lot of necros. Actually, if Team USA wins this match, which I have a good feeling they will, because that last match with these two teams, they were making a lot of mistakes. That'll be a repeat of the, well, not a full repeat, but I think CCOD won the last NA monthly against Team USA, didn't he? So it's literally a rematch. The reward for tier 4 is better than what? Well, we'll check that out later. So what do we have here? Support guard, warrior. It's interesting because Helio is the 1v1er, right? But he's not taking the matchup because I feel like Helio knows very well how to play against warrior matchup. So wouldn't he want to play a 1v1 spec? What Helio is going to do is he's going to swap to a 1v1er. He's got all of his 1v1 builds set up. He's just going to swap to whatever counters Drama decks and then take the side node. Now we're on Minion Mancer. They have a Renegade here. It's not going to be 5 Scourges. Wait, that's Traumodex's main account. You just spent gems to transfer to NA. So what do we got here? They actually are just playing Scourge.
Hold on to your points. Seize theirs.
So they're going to be taking Naru, which is this is a really bad matchup, I think. The warrior, I don't think they handle this very well. Yeah, the minion necro just kind of kills, I think, warrior, I'm pretty sure. We'll see though. Can kill the minions, but the minions are getting supported. And the support guardian can press F1 and just do a ton of burns. Yeah, but the thing is that the core guardian support counters the warrior too hard. I feel like that's going to be a bad matchup. Helio pressing his about face key as hard as he can. Ooh, they're leaving him the 1v2. A thief and a renegade? Oof. Okay, yeah, Xenius is coming back. It was a good bait. I think that was a good bait by Xenius to pretend like he's leaving and then come back. Because he wants to force the match to end sooner, or the matchup. Because the Scourge doesn't, I mean, it has sustain, but it doesn't have that much sustain. Without a support, a Scourge really does die when it gets focused. Now is it a one? Now you're 1v1ing the Ren. Oof. The Renegade does not like this matchup because all the boon corrupt. It ends up being weakness, as you can see. You hate to see that. Got a 3v3 going on here. Xenius is gonna maybe go to mid, but yeah, that's not. Well, they actually got the kill on Zeromus there. Ooh. Was that the fear from the thief? Yeah, the thief got the fear there. That prevented the res from backstabbing Zeromus' body. Because whenever you the thief Grandmaster trait, Rending Shade, whenever you backstab something without boons, it will fear nearby enemies. And downstate bodies lose all their boons, right? Oh? Is Team USA gonna lose to EU? Omega Lol? Oh, Naru is now really low. He's not enjoying this 1v1 that well anymore. I mean, the 2v2 favors the Necro and the Guardian, but it looks like the 1v1 favors the Warrior, maybe. Zeromus does not have his heal. He could be dodging on top of him, maybe. He's got his dodges still. Dodge on him. Dodge on him. Oh, you hate to see that. I don't think Zeromus knows that your dodge roll heals. Dodge on him. Dodge on him, man. Yeah, he doesn't know. It heals for like 1k, man. I swear to you, the dodge roll heals a lot. Oh, he got interrupted on the dodge roll there. He might know. I don't know. Maybe he's saving his dodges. Ooh, Heartseeker there. He's got his steal ready. Steal's coming up. Gets the interrupt, and they get the stomp. So this is going to be good. They probably don't need to 3v1 this. Yeah, Zeromus is leaving. He's going to go support CJ at mid. And Helio is still in this 1v1 at far. But it looks like the Thief got him the full cap, which is really unfortunate for blue team. But I think it'll go their way after that momentum that they got from getting the kills on home. Naru he's going to get the full cap before the Warrior arrives. And yeah, the Warrior is not going to have a good time versus Thief because they can interrupt the heal. They get it off though, because I don't know, maybe they could have positioned a headshot there, but I think that was no valid path. Meanwhile, they've got their home node, but they, the momentum that they got from mid snowballed out into, or from the waterfall snowballed out into the mid node. So they've got that on lock, and now they've got a Scourge there, but they're by themselves. Roma sees that, and he's coming back to help the support. But will he make it in time? He's got the Signet, I think. He's got the Signet, so he's not really in danger of losing his teammate there. And yeah, for Zeromus, he's just got to keep running back and forth between the nodes here. Naru is in Shroud. I would like to see Naru leave Shroud to get healed here so that Zeromus can leave. But yeah, that's kind of unfortunate timing there because Naru is just staying in the Shroud. Now he's got none of that healing, and Zeromus is forced to stay longer here because of that. So kind of bad coordination. I mean, guys, this is bunker meta. That's literally the gameplay, is deciding when to leave Shroud so that your support can heal you. I mean, that's literally the gameplay. So, I mean, what else am I going to commentate on? Seriously. Oh, he's really low at mid. Scourge is getting supported here. But yeah, the Renegade can't do much when they've got support there. They actually died in roads here. So blue is just going to keep getting the advantages here. Xeneas seems to be getting a lot of kills around the map, and they've got 2 now. So I think at this point, red's just going to regroup. Yeah, as you can see here on the map, Renegade is just waiting. No one can really push the node when he's waiting there, so Xeneas is going to respond to that by just zerging home. It's all he can do, and it's where he can get the most presence, so it's the best play to do this. Even though they're not really helping Xeneas for whatever reason. He might even go down. Well, yeah, this is a good situation here now, because they can get into mid. I'm probably, yeah, the decap is probably a good play here because it gets their Renegade off of mid. Because if they get decap, that's like, that's a really losing play. But him just forcing that decap there is getting them to stop pressuring mid, which allows them to basically hold mid for longer. Just by forcing that, even just threatening the decap there. Now it looks like Naru's going to be outnumbered. Roma's probably going to, yeah, he's going to go back. The Thief is leaving, and Xenius gets a decap now. And you can see who goes back to answer. It's a Scourge. They're using Portal, too. Scourge Portal is their answer to Thief decap. It's not looking good for them. At this point, yeah, blue has won. Warrior build? It's pretty standard. Yeah, very standard warrior build. Endure Pain, Fighter Rune, Sigil of Battle on the Greatsword. Sigil of Battle gives you endurance, right? Dodges. Purging, though. For the Conde Cleanse. I don't know if I agree with that. Ooh. Yeah, because see, look, you're kiting, but you're not hitting anything with the Purging Sigil. I think it'd be better to just have Absorption or Courage there. I think that's going to solidify this match. Because, yeah, it's Legacy of the Foe Fire. It's going to snowball from here. And there's no way that they can... I mean, they can go for Lord, but look, what's their damage? Renegade? There's not enough damage on their team to kill Lord. That's a game over. But there's no other match to watch, so okay, why am I even... Yeah, there's no other watch. So, we just keep watching this until it ends. He's just hunting. Ooh, that was a really good Shadow Step there to basically increase the range of his Heartseeker. Very good. That, because if he didn't land that Heartseeker, he wasn't getting that kill. So, yeah. I mean, that's the match. Intel on Greatsword? Yeah, probably want Intel for sure. But I think when you're in a matchup like these ones, you don't feel that as much, maybe? I don't know. Zerker Renegade, yeah, that's probably the build to play for sure. But see, the funny thing is, they had their Renegade backnoting most of the map, when they maybe should have just had the Warrior doing that. They had the Warrior pushing far when they should have had the Renegade pushing team fights, to be honest. I feel like that was the issue in their rotations, because the Thief kept zoning the Renegade by forcing or threatening the decap, and when you keep doing that over and over, you don't see the effect of it immediately, but when you're outnumbering for like maybe 5 seconds, you maybe get like an extra cooldown, and that like systemically snowballs over time, and it eventually happened into a snowball. You know, if no one just shits the bed at any point in time, then the lead that you keep getting by outnumbering them slowly, and by that Thief threatening the decap and the Renegade trying to prevent it and zoning them essentially, I think that basically resulted in that kill that Xenius got over here. And then from that, he got the kill at mid, and then from there, it just all went downhill and they snowballed it. And blue just held on to their nodes with Zeromus rotating very well between them, between their two duelists. Whereas red didn't really have someone dedicated to hold their node very well. Final match. No, it had nothing to do with Necros. It was definitely about rotations, that match. I guarantee you this. Oh, I got kicked. I keep forgetting to leave. No, I don't think that they'll win, Because last time they played with the Mesmer, which is like the worst. Well, they didn't. Did they play with the Mesmer? I don't remember. Someone said they played with the Mesmer, but then he swapped to Scourge shorts. He was like playing Mesmer, and then they realized that they didn't have the ability to win with Mesmer, so he swapped to Scourge. I don't know. So what we got here? Final match. Oh boy, we've got the double Scourge and the minion Necro. So it's basically, it's actually triple Necro versus triple Necro. So I think last monthly, Naru's team, they thought they were too good to, I don't know what comp they played, but I'm going to assume that they thought they were too good to go with the triple Necro. But now they've succumbed to the dark side. Triple Necro versus triple Necro. Ladies and gentlemen, 6 out of 10 players are playing the green class. A thief on each side. I don't know who this thief is. We already saw this match, didn't we? I'm pretty sure they, oh, is he swapping? He's swapping. Well, it's definitely going to be a Necro. You don't make a character called Corruption God and it ain't a Necro. It's double Minion Necro. Oh no, the only thing worse than Scourge is Minion Necro. What have I done? What have I done? I'd like to see Bassi Venom usage here, but got some Bassi on blue side. Look at this, man. What is this? Double minions? Like, no, dude. No. Uh oh, he's revealed. He's gonna, oh my god. Was that the core Necro? Yeah, that was the core Necro Shroud revealed him. I think he went down before he got his heal off anyways, so it didn't matter, but it might have actually mattered. I don't know if he had another stealth before. Aeneas getting caught out there, but he played very aggressively because blue essentially tried to prevent a push on the far, and whether or not they prevent it, it doesn't even matter because they're investing so many there to do so. So that allowed green team, red team to basically just go into mid and kill whoever's there. And mid node is probably more valuable than far node for sure. So it was like a fake play in a way for them to go far there. They weren't actually trying to get far with that push. They were trying to get mid. Thief decap, Naru's going to recap. He's playing the minion, which is a side noder. But see, the funny thing is, I don't even think that minion Necro is the best side noder here. I would think Prot Hollow is better because it has more mobility. But who knows? Yeah, I mean, blue, are they literally just zerging their home node? Like, what are they doing? They're literally just running like zoo comp and then just like they're trying to get like all of the characters possible on top of each other so that they can't cleave them out because there's like a target cap. Maybe that's what they're doing. It's not working out too well. Ooh. You know, that shroud skill actually does hurt. But unfortunately they're carrying. What gameplay do we want to see here? Thief decap gameplay. Look at this. Thief decap gameplay. But mid is being held by red. Meanwhile. Ooh, no crit on that. That was unfortunate. Fury and still no crit. Xeneas is never lucky there. Because he would have got that down with that Heartseeker critting. Oh. Oh. Well, that's a lot of bleed. He got hit by 2 cluster bombs. Oh yeah, blue is winning this fight now, for sure now. I think it's because they killed Zeromus. I wasn't paying attention. I was watching the Thief. I think Zeromus died and then the rest of their team died. I mean, it's not wrong. Thief should side node. But see, the thing is, Zeromus is already back on mid. No, don't give up the... They almost gave up the decap there. Well, yeah, you're not going to survive very long as core guard here either, so I think they just give it up now. See, there was the heal you want to see. Seakai goes down. Gonna get the res, maybe? Yeah. Wait, what? Huh? Did Seakai just hack? Am I... Huh? Wasn't he over here? He was over here, dude, and then he was over here. He's not running worm. Okay, dude. Okay. Yeah, okay, buddy. Is that just me, or do you actually teleport? He has no... Wait. No. It could... Okay, it actually could have been a Shroud too. Could have been a Shroud too. It's very possible that there was a Shroud too. But you'd have to clip it. You'd have to see the clip to see if it's a Shroud too. If you do clip it and you link the clip, you will very much see whether it's a Shroud 2 or not. It'll be very clear. Because I was targeting him. I think, right? Shadow Portal? Yeah. Well, no. No one's running Shadow Portal, but a Thief could have ported away and he could have Shroud 2 to a Thief. Yeah, I'm not going to watch the clip right now, but I'll watch it later. Good kiting here. Oh, but he's not making it up with that chill. Oh, he's going to make it out, but the poison finishes him. Yeah, so Team Yosei is going to get the win here. Should I disable chat cover? No one's saying anything yet, but should I disable it? I'll disable it if it's good content. I'll wait though, in case it's yikes. Usually the last match gets pretty spicy. Ramos is getting focused here. A lot of burns. That's the core guardian with all the necro minions there. All that burn. It comes from that, yeah. Oh my god. The immobilized too. That is... Yeah, that is not like fun. You get immobilized, you get 9 burns, and then you just die. I mean, it's not like the minion build doesn't do damage. It does damage, for sure, as you can see, which is the sad part. Like, it shouldn't do that much damage for how little input there is. But with Shadowport, so it wasn't a hack. Okay. Yeah, it could have been the Shroud too, for sure. I'll watch the clip afterwards though. Just because I'm gonna put this on YouTube, I don't want it to sound like, you know, I'm accusing someone of hacking. I'll put it through the test. Zeromus is really getting trained here. Look at that gameplay. Look at that gameplay, guys. Necro AoEs. Circle Mancers. They still get the res. It's pretty funny. Is that? Yeah, so Xenius is actually running Signet of Agility this round. I wonder why he was running the Oh yeah, he is running Shadow Portal. But wait. Oh, okay, I see what you mean now. So it wasn't the Shroud 2. He took the Thief Shadow Portal. I see now. It was just a Shadow Portal. So yeah, you guys are right. Cuz I was thinking what I was thinking was he got his Shroud 2 on Xenius and then Xenius used his Shadow Portal, but it doesn't even need to be that cuz his own Thief can use Shadow Portal for him. It makes sense now. It all makes sense. Xenius, yes. That's how I say his name. Catch EU finals. I'm not going to swap servers. I don't care. I mean, I'll watch it later, but I'm not gonna spectate it. I could watch Teapots or ROM stream. But yeah, that is gonna be the NA. Oh, here it is. Here it is, boys. Content. Ooh. He's making it personal now. I mean, that's warranted BM. Honestly, like it gets pretty heated in a monthly AT. The end of a monthly AT match, the finals, yeah, I think BM is warranted. I think that's warranted. By the way, watch my new video on etiquette and manners and respect. All right, we'll watch the clip. I mean, I don't need to watch the clip. It's Shadow Portal. You guys already confirmed it. It's Shadow Portal. But yeah, that is dressage. No, that's not the RP, not the RP guide. So there you go. Standings. Congratulations to everyone who played. That was, I mean, that was not bad. Could definitely have been worse, I think. It was, okay, it was definitely pretty bad. Okay, it was definitely bad. My expectations and my standards have been lowered quite a bit. It's very bad. But compared to what we've already seen, it's not really worse. Our standards are constantly getting lowered. So yeah, the winner gets a legendary and a perma rest pass, and the second place gets a precursor and some mystic clovers. So this is what they were saying. The third place is better. Yeah, because that's true. So if you get second place, you get a precursor, and the precursors are usually only like 300 to 400 gold, and a gift of mastery. Well, a gift of fortune, or even a gift of mastery, could be worth 500 gold. Back when I used to make legendaries a lot, that's kind of the average value. of a Gift of Mastery, and then a Gift of Fortune, a stack of Ectos, and then a stack of every T6. Probably more than a Precursor. Anyways, there you go. That is the Tournament of Legends. Was that 5 or 4? I think it was 5. I think it was 5. Third place is 1.15k. So yeah, that's definitely better than a Precursor. Closing statements. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. I'm going back to World v World. And please remove Scourge. No, okay, don't remove Scourge. But consider balancing Scourge and any other kind of like bunkery stuff. Thank you, Ain't It? Please do that. CMC, please do that. And yeah, that's all. So I'm going to end the stream now. If you guys want to see more spectates, probably do them from time to time. If you have any criticisms on how I spectate, let me know. I can't guarantee you that I will cater to your needs, but I just started. I'm not amazing at it.